Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. We are trying a hair product today in this video. This is a hair product with biotin. If you guys don't know what biotin is, it's this compound, this serum, you could say, that they put in hair colors, they put in shampoos. It is supposed to be like the top-notch, best of the best hair product you can use to make your hair healthy. Now, is that true? I'm actually going to be applying this to damp hair and drying my hair with the hottest curling iron, or the hottest dryer slash brush that I have. One that I know can damage your hair if you leave it in too long. So I'm going to put this into my hair. We're going to try this out. This is by Karma Beauty. It is Replenishing Bio Hair Serum, right? It's supposed to nourish, protect, and renews, right? This is what it looks like. We're going to go ahead and roll on over to the video of me using this and putting my hair to an extreme styling for longer than normal, because normally I don't put that much heat to my hair. But we're going to see, does this make a difference? Does this not? Is biotin really hyped up to what everybody says it is? I don't know. Honestly, truly, this is the first time me trying biotin. So let's go ahead and just roll on over to that video and see if I like it or not. Okay, so I opened it up. It has a gold top to it. The bottle here is glass, as you can see. Really, really super nice packaging, I must say. So you can see I got out of the shower. My hair is a little bit damp. It's not fully dry. It's a little bit damp. But I get this frizz a lot of times in my hair. You can kind of see it right here, the ends and everything, how it just kind of frizzes out. That's what happens if you have wavy or curly hair. Smooth a few drops of Biotin Infused hair serum into wet or damp hair. So actually I'm going to take a little bit more. I think that's like about 5 squirts. I'm going to go ahead and rub it into my hands. We're going to put this in and I'm going to style my hair with some hair products. Whoa. Well, strongly perfumed. Strongly perfumed. It kind of made my hair look oily, didn't it? Wow. I am like super sensitive to fragrances, and this one is heavily perfumed. It's not a bad perfume, it's just heavily perfumed. Okay, so obviously it took down a lot of the unruliness. It says to put it mainly in the middle of the hair and then work it down to the ends, as you should with anything, you know. But it took down a lot of that frizziness, but it kind of gave my hair this wet look. Like heavily fragmented. I know I keep saying that, but I guess because I'm doing that towards my face, I smell it more. It is a nice perfume smell. If you want to smell like perfumes, let me see what makes it smell like perfume. Well, they kind of don't state. It just says perfume. And then the next ingredient is biotin. Obviously, that's not the first ingredient, but it's like the 4th ingredient. So you know that it has a lot of perfume. So I'm going to let my hair dry a little bit more. Then I'm going to put some heat elements to it. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so this is in real time. Look at this. Look at this. So I had more product on this side. If you remember, I had a little bit of product on this side. The shine is there. The shine is super there. And you know what? The fragrance dissipates after you dry it. Look at this. Can we just, wow. Honestly, the only reason I picked up this tool here is because this gets super hot. This gets super hot. This is metal right here, right? And if you didn't notice, my hair was actually smoking in some spots, you know, because it was more damp or I had more product. So I really wanted to put this to the test. I wasn't just going to grab a regular blow dryer and blow dry it. I was actually going to take heat, very high temperature heat, and put it on my hair to dry, right? Pulling it the whole bit, like putting it to the test where you know that you could cause some damage. And I honestly have to say, like, man, my hair feels freaking great. It feels freaking soft. It feels like it's protected. It feels lightweight. You saw how much I put in my hair and it's not weighed down. Like, wow, look at this. And it's just like, it feels like I freshly washed it. Normally, if you put a lot of product in your hair, it will weigh it down. It feels dirty almost because it's so heavy. But can we just see how, look at this, how lightweight my hair is? How freaking shiny it is? That's the only product I put in my hair. So I would say that, like, wow. Wow, wow, wow to this product. Now, I was really hesitant after I smelt what it smelled like, but I don't even smell it anymore. So maybe it's just that initial boom of fragrance. And then look at that. Once you put the heat on it, it kind of just melts that fragrance away. Wow, 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 wow. I would say one out of 10, 10 being the best. I would give it a 10, but just because that fragrance, that initial fragrance, I would give it a 9. It looks so freaking awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tiny miniature review. I'll post the links down below to this. If I can find it, I'll post them in the description box and the comment section. But while you're down there, if you could hit that little thumbs up button, the little subscribe button next to it, and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos. I love you all. Mwah. God bless you guys. I hope that you rock this year. I hope you get closer to God and find your path to walk. Walk that righteous path. Be different. Be bold. Own yourself. I love you all. Let's go ahead and just roll on over to the quote of the day. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.
Thoughts, but we try to keep this time short and sweet and to the point. And so today's devotion is called Give Away Inexplicable Amounts of Love with Tremendous Courage. And it starts off with Ecclesiastes 4:9 through 10. And that verse says, "Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up." And then this is what Bob Goff writes for today. He says, "In our busy lives, it can seem like the only way to ever see friends is to make an appointment with them. Whether it's Tuesday night small groups, Thursday morning play dates, or Friday afternoon happy hours, there's a clear script for how and when to connect. These codes can make our interactions feel more formal, and I think it dampens a sense of genuine connection. In truth, we want to be in homes together, with no end time and no fear of imposing. We want people to stop by unannounced on their evening walk and then stay and join us for leftovers. We don't want to worry about whether the house is clean or if the kids have finger painted on the walls. We want to be seen by one another in ways that reflect our actual lives. Who decided friendship needed all these rules? Since most people feel lonely and want to be truly known, why not just change the rules? It takes courage to step outside the norms, to spontaneously show up for friends on Monday night with a pizza, or to welcome them into our messes when we want them to imagine that we're more like Martha Stewart. But we're not. So why keep forcing each other to act like we've got it all together? We have the power to change this. People might think we're a little weird, and because of their own fears, they might even turn us down. But that's okay. We don't need to settle for typical. We just need to have a little courage. And then Bob Goff ends each devotion with a question or two. And today, this is what he asks. He asks, who in your life will you let in more to your messy world? And I don't have a ton to add to this. I would just challenge you to get to know people on a real level. We live in a world where everything's becoming more and more virtual. You hear all this talk about Facebook becoming the metaverse and all this stuff. And we just don't have too many genuine connections with other people, especially as believers, as Christians, as followers of Jesus. We're supposed to be bringing God's kingdom here, and we're supposed to be interacting with other people who are a part of that kingdom, people who are trying to be more like Jesus. And we can't do that if we're always putting these layers of disconnection between us. We need to be getting together and pursuing life together and pursuing our faith together. And we can't do that if we only get together every once in a while, or even just once a week for church, where our interaction is limited. We need to be getting together on a serious, real level. And so I would just challenge you to do that. It might be uncomfortable. It might be, a little bit awkward to have people over, or to, come up with other creative ideas on how to truly connect with people. But that's how we can make true differences in our lives and in the lives around us, is getting past all these layers that we've put in place and get into people's lives and let people into our lives. And so that's pretty much all I was thinking when I read that devotion. And so I hope that's inspiring and encouraging and challenging for you today. And I hope it helps you throughout this week. So I'll be praying for you, you pray for me, and I'll see you next week.